Streaming live, this is News Nation Now.
Good morning. Welcome to News Nation Now. I'm Alexandra Bush. It is February 13th, and here's everything you need to know on this Saturday morning. We begin with former President Trump's second impeachment trial. Final arguments and a vote could happen today. Yesterday, Trump's attorneys wrapped up their defense, arguing there is no evidence he incited last month's deadly riot. Per the rules of the impeachment trial, following the conclusion of presentations from both sides and the questions and answers period, there will be closing arguments and an opportunity for the Senate to hold deliberations. Neither side, so far, announced an intention to call witnesses, leaving senators on track for final arguments and a vote as soon as today. Now, the decision on whether to convict falls on senators who were serving as jurors in the trial. House Democrats would need to secure 67 votes, which means at least 17 Senate Republicans must side with all 50 Democrats. Major guidance that impacts families across America. The CDC says in-person learning can resume with masks, social distancing, and other health strategies in place. They add vaccination of teachers will help, but is not required to reopen. The nation's top public health agency yesterday provided the roadmap for reopening schools, saying there is strong evidence now that in-person schooling can be done safely. You can read the full guidelines from the CDC on our website. That's newsnationnow.com. Checking in on President Biden's first 100 days in office. Yesterday, the Biden administration announced plans to allow 25,000 asylum seekers who are forced to wait in Mexico under a Trump-era policy to enter into the U.S. while their cases are pending in immigration courts. The first wave of asylum seekers will be allowed into the U.S. Friday. And also, the U.S. White House says President Biden will seek to close the U.S. military prison at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba following a review process. Press Secretary Jen Psaki says the formal review would be robust and require participation of officials from the Department of Defense, the Justice Department, and other agencies. Today, the president is at Camp David. The U.S. Senate has voted to give the Congressional Gold Medal to Eugene Goodman. You can see right there, they're giving him a standing ovation. He's the Capitol Police officer who led a violent mob away from the Senate chamber on January 6th. During this week's impeachment trial against former President Trump, Democrats revealed new footage showing Goodman directing Republican Senator Mitt Romney to turn around and head in the opposite direction of the rioters that day. And trending this morning, a Texas mom tackles a man accused of peeping on her daughter. The mom says she called police after seeing a man loitering around her house. He took off running when officers arrived. The mom was standing in her front yard and was able to tackle and hold him down until officers could take over. The officers arrested this 19-year-old who now faces several charges, including resisting arrest. News Nation's Marnie Hughes spoke with the mom about her courageous move. You can see her interview on newsnationnow.com. For now, I'm Alexandra Bush. Thank you so much for watching News Nation Now. We'll be back in 1 hour with your latest headlines. See you then.